Now we're going to take a look at how to adjust the screen resolution for our monitor. One way to do it is to come down and click on the Start button and then go up to Control Panel and then change it that way. But the far more convenient and easier way to do it is just to right-click somewhere on the desktop away from other icons or other objects. Then come down and select Screen Resolution. This is a big improvement over earlier versions of Microsoft Windows, as I'm sure you'll agree. I'm going to click on Screen Resolution. The Screen Resolution dialog box opens up, and as you can see I have 3 monitors connected to this particular computer. If I click on Identify, currently we're looking at monitor number 3. So I'll come over and click on monitor number 3 to select it. And this is a Dell 27-inch monitor. The current screen resolution is set to 1024 by 768. However, if I click on this menu, Microsoft Windows has determined that the maximum screen resolution is 1920 by 1200, which is correct. Here we have the minimum resolution, and here we have the current screen resolution. So if I would like to change the screen resolution, all I have to do is click on this marker and drag it up or down as the case may be. And if you keep an eye on the top part of the dialog box, we get a live preview of what that looks like. In this particular case though, I'm happy to leave it at 1024 by 768. I can also change the orientation, landscape or portrait. Some monitors allow you to switch them up to portrait mode, and this might be very useful for reading letters or newspapers or something like that. And we also have landscape, portrait, flipped as well. So most of the time you would leave this set to landscape. And because I have multiple displays attached to this computer, I have some other menu options, such as would I like to extend the desktop to this display, which I'm currently doing, or would I like to duplicate the desktop on 1 and 3 or 2 and 3. If I select another monitor, say monitor number 2, which is the Acer monitor, I have the option of making this my main display. And I can also, for example, disconnect this display. So different options because I do have a number of monitors connected to the computer. So if your computer only has one monitor, you may not see these options. We can also connect to a projector from here, or we can make text and other items larger or smaller. This is a really useful link to be aware of, especially if your eyesight is not as good as it once was. From here, currently this is set to the default setting, which is smaller. However, if you would like to see text and other objects larger on the screen because your eyesight's not quite so good, click on medium, for example. We can see a preview of what that looks like. Larger again, 150% in this case. Click on apply and then you can see what this looks like. I'm going to leave it set to smaller. But from here we can adjust the screen resolution, the brightness, we can calibrate the color of the monitor, and again, all of the related options are in one place. So it's a common sense approach from Microsoft with Windows 7. Click on back. We also have some advanced options relating to the video card and also the monitor as well. Usually these aren't very interesting, but if you need to get access to them, you know how to now. And I'll click on cancel. So that's a quick look at how to change the screen resolution for your monitor.